Cruising, it's one of our favourite types of holiday. Different ships and different destinations, we've cruised various lines and widely across the world. This was the first though. Our cruise on Silversea Silver Spirit was our first on an ultra-luxury, ultra-all-inclusive cruise line. Regardless of who you cruise with though, food is often one of the highlights. So, did Silversea live up to our culinary expectations? In this video we show you around the various dining options on board the Silver Spirit. So I'm Ryan.
And I'm Ivan.
And together we're the Globe Guys. And yeah, going on a cruise, it's all about the food. Well, for Ivan it is anyway.
No, it is. Food's a big part of everyone's life, and on a cruise ship, you are given food in abundance.
And that starts first thing in the morning for breakfast. So we're going to start on room service.
We are, and on the Silver Spirit, room service was amazing. I mean, oh my wow. I'm seeing this for the first time now, so this is just bringing it all back. So seeing the butler coming in the morning, setting the table, it was amazing.
Well, Oscar the butler. He used to come in there and he used to bring our breakfast and set up the table. I was usually still in bed at this point.
I think you actually still are, actually. I think you are there.
We have room service for breakfast on most cruises that we go on. However, this was restaurant quality, and the table was like you're in a restaurant. It was just perfect, wasn't it?
It was beautiful. So you left your menu card outside your door, kind of when you come in at night. I think before, was it 2 a.m. was it, something like that?
Something like that, like you do on most cruises.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And then you just waited for the knock on the door in the morning.
And hey presto, here it is.
So it was just beautiful. Pancakes and hash browns with sausages and beans and fruit and tea and coffee.
I had salmon as well.
Oh yeah, he did have salmon.
I don't think there's any salmon that morning, but there we are. Champagne as well.
Of course, don't forget the champagne, how amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's just such a pleasure to wake up in the morning. Food and champagne. I mean, what more can you want?
Well, you can't. I mean, it was just fantastic. I mean, the best ever breakfast we've ever had at sea. Cheers, guys.
One of the things that sets Silversea apart, and so is this. We get canapes in the early evening and more champagne.
We do. So
you're getting the theme here. Getting the trend.
But the canapes, you don't order them. They have like a canapé selection of the day. And they just get brought. You just ring up and you say, "I'd like some canapes," and hey presto, they arrive.
However, we also had room service when we were feeling peckish. So we've got salads and we have wraps and fries and burgers. But one thing that we really enjoyed doing at tea time every day was ordering caviar and champagne, and it was true luxury, I think, wasn't it?
It was, and I'm not really. Well, I wasn't a caviar fan until I went on my first cruise. Whenever years ago, wasn't it? And I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to the other parts of the ships and other dining options. And this is the Arts Cafe. And I haven't been a coefficiendo.
Well, absolutely. I mean, who doesn't need coffee in their life? I love it every single day without fail. I was there.
But also fresh cakes, sandwiches, snacks throughout the day, and that's a great place to go and chill and
it's lovely
relax.
And relaxing area, isn't it?
And then we've got Spackanapolis, which offers the best pizza at sea, in our opinion.
It was. This was the first kind of yes, it was. Forget first anything, but it was just amazing. The pizzas were so tasty. But remember the
they had the little
antipasti
to start with.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah, they were so nice. So this is a menu of the pizzas that you get in Spaccanapoli. So pause that if you want to take a closer look. And here we are. Here are the sun-drenched tomatoes and the olives and the parmesan.
Actually, I'm not sure they are the sun-drenched tomatoes, are they? They're just tomatoes, aren't they? Were they the
nice.
ones?
They were nice.
They were beautiful, absolutely. But look at that pizza, guys.
It's the main event.
Wow. Oh,
but Ivan actually doesn't eat the crust of pizzas, which I think is a travesty.
I prefer the bit outside of that. I have the crust when I'm really hungry and I need to be filled up.
And they're certainly worth filling. And we went to this place a few times, didn't we?
We did. We absolutely did. And it was lovely.
So, Silversea cruisers don't really have a main dining room, but many people actually see this as the main dining room, and it's probably one of the places where we dined at the most, and that's Atlantide.
It is, and so this is the main, as Ryan said, the main restaurant.
It's probably the biggest restaurant.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. You literally get seated, and it was just impeccable service throughout. A different experience to the more kind of smaller restaurants, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we're seeing here the lunchtime service, which is generally a bit more relaxed, and the food is normally a little bit lighter. So this is lunchtime. We used to go in the evening as well, and they did some great steaks and some really nice seafood as well, salmon especially. The service in here was really good, but it was slow a couple of nights.
Yeah, and
cruise.
it was, but it wasn't too bad, but you're right, it was. But we just accept that for what it was, to be fair.
Yeah.
The food is beautiful. I mean, I'm looking at this now, and my mouth is watering.
So where we're out to next? Well, it's La Terrazza, which actually in the daytime, this actually serves as a buffet restaurant. But it's not your usual buffet restaurant. It's a little bit more, it's a lot more upscale.
It is.
But we're going to speak about La Terrazza in an evening sense, in that it became an Italian restaurant, which is one of our favourite foods.
Yeah, we love Italian, so and as you can see, it lived up to its name. The pasta was absolutely beautiful, cooked to perfection, and it wasn't too busy that particular night we were there.
No, it was quite quiet that night.
It was.
And it's a really nice ambience. And when you get sat down, you serve with this antipasti slate with canapes and different antipasti and olives and all the lovely stuff that we love about Italian food.
It was. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And it was... You never leave an Italian restaurant hungry. You never, ever do. And it didn't disappoint, did it?
And it always fills you up. And it's not like you leave and then you're hungry again in an hour's time. You're always
not
full.
At all. My mouth's going up and down here. I'm actually chewing as I'm watching this.
And that steak was beautiful as well.
The steak. Yes, it was. It was cooked to perfection. Literally was. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And this was lasagna, I think, which is one of Ivan's favourite meals of all time, along with chicken Kiev.
If I was ever stranded on a desert island, as long as I had cornflakes and lasagna, I'd be happy.
And as long as I had chocolate, and this what looks like a chocolate brownie. No, it's not. No,
I bet I'm
not sure what that was. I can't remember.
But the ice cream was delicious as well.
It was nice. We never had a bad dessert on the old cruise,
No,
really.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Didn't.
Absolutely not. Really didn't at all. And I think that's the thing about when you're on a cruise ship, isn't it? Food is everywhere and food is beautiful.
Exactly. If you're enjoying this video and you love cruising and different types of travelling, then why not subscribe to our channel? We have videos about all the different journeys and holidays that we do. On to the next restaurant. This is La Dame. This is one of the specialty restaurants. It costs $60 per cover, but it's well worth it.
It is. And, we booked this before we got on board, because it's a very small restaurant. On the Spirit, it's a very small restaurant. How many seats? Probably about 20,
I'd probably say there might have been 10 tables.
10 tables, literally.
Really
very,
small.
very small.
Very exclusive.
Very exclusive. French, literally 6-star. Literally beautiful.
On the Silver Moon, it's actually a bigger restaurant, but I actually like the fact that it's really small. It does feel really select and really exclusive, and the food is like art on a plate.
It's to die for, absolutely to die for. Beautiful,
scallops.
A gastronomic absolute dream.
Yeah, you feel guilty for like messing up the plate when you start eating. It feels like you're scribbling across a masterpiece.
Absolutely, it was beautiful. Nice. It was beautiful, and outside of the food, the wine selection also was beautiful as well. But look at that.
I think we'll see another steak as well in a minute.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow, look at that. Love it. Yum, yum, yum.
So up next, we have Indulge, which is Asian-inspired food. Fusion, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And we really enjoyed that. This was a bit of a revelation. We thought, we'll try this one night. Weren't sure, we knew what to expect. However, it kind of surpassed our expectations, didn't it?
It did. And I wouldn't. Some people will say I'm a fussy eater, so I don't like lots of kind of fish dishes and stuff like that. So I'm always a bit wary sometimes with Asian. But this food, the selection was amazing. It literally catered for all types of food types, really, and it was just beautiful.
And I think we might have eaten a bit too much that night. Anyway, so some of the other restaurants that we didn't go to, well, actually, first of all, we went to Silver Note. We did go there, but we didn't get any footage for some reason. This is like a supper club / tapa style food, and it's accompanied by a live singer,
live jazz singer,
which you really enjoyed.
Yeah.
But the food was a little bit light, so we weren't full that night. Then you've got Hot Rocks, which is casual dining outside on deck, and there you get to cook your own steaks, but we didn't do that.
We didn't do that, no. We ran out of nights.
Yeah, true, but I'm also rubbish at cooking steaks. I'd rather somebody else do it.
Yeah.
And then you've got Seishin, which is $40, another specialty restaurant, and we didn't go there because you're not a big fan of sushi, are you?
No.
And incidentally, Seishin is included in your cruise fare at lunchtime as well. So what did you think about dining on the Silver Spirit?
Mouth-watering and amazing, and could not wait to do it again if I had the opportunity.
It was a fantastic experience. We're never disappointed on cruise lines when it comes to food, really, but I mean, there was a gulf between what Silversea was offering and what we've had on other cruise lines, even our favourite cruise line, which is Celebrity. Anyway, thank you for watching. We do have more videos on the Silver Spirit, and you can see us here showing you around our stateroom, or a suite as they call it, on Silversea. So look out for that video on our channel. And from the Globe, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.